Well, let's see. Good morning, buds. Today I will try to make a small video tutorial more than anything for the gang that does not know how to enter multiplayer. That's simple, there is nothing complicated. We enter where it says multiplayer, we enter here, we see there two little boxes, one puts create game this, and I will hang you in the next video. What it is about is joining the map of a colleague. We are going to join the game. That would be his thing, that if we are going to visit the map of a friend, well, here are some small rules, some small restrictions. The important part that you have to take into account is that you have to have your friend's map, for example, which is fundamental. That is step 1. Step 2. If you see that an exclamation point that is in a red circle has jumped, that means that the partner, the friend, is playing with mods. It is mandatory that you press the part where it says detail. Press it. For example, I'm going to go to the top, press details because my colleague has an exclamation point and here it shows what he is playing with, what kind of mods he is playing with. Press it into the download part of the ES downloads everything. Once it is downloaded, it will return you to the beginning of the main menu. Let's say, it returns you to the map again. Once you download and such, you go back again just in case and go back to enter once it is downloaded and join the game. Remember that you need to have the map. It is mandatory to consult your friend which map you are playing to be able to download it, and then the mods. Do not worry. Here you can see, for example, here there is no exclamation mark. It is equivalent to the fact that the partner does not have mods. The FS22 is made in multi-platform mode. That symbol that you see there with a kind of platform, a lollipop and a small circle or a ball, that is equivalent to the fact that the player is from PC. And we see how many players are in the game we are going to do, or for you do not see if there is not even a player. That means that the map is not playing for a year and it is a map that is open but there is no one playing. However, here we can see a player of 6. Well, so remember, the first thing you need is the map. You need 2 because in the case of the player who has to have mods, you download them by pressing detail. All the mods pertinent to the game will appear. You download them as soon as you accept a square again. That's for PlayStation 4 players. Okay, PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5. You press the part for downloading mods or DLS. They will download without any problem. I don't know there is any kind of conflict anymore. Said was such. Well, you ask your friend so that he can cancel some mod or other that creates problems, and you try again to play to enter the multiplayer, and you try again to enter the multiplayer. So I repeat myself like garlic and I explain again. In the main menu you go to multiplayer 1, 2. You are going to join the game. To go see your colleague you enter. Look for him. In case you are not finding him, you go to filters, put his name in correctly, or you are going to look for the specific map. For example, if it is in Emelkrek, you are going to get exclusively Emelkrek. Sometimes it happens that the language is also changing here. Even though it says Spanish, you are going to look for the language also relevant to your friend, that you can put the language. They are not all the languages of the world. However, you are looking for the corresponding language. For example, I'm going to look for Spanish to see who is there. Such a list. I can't find it in the list. And this is the easy way to find it. Okay. Here, well, you don't have to touch it. It doesn't have a password. Yes, it doesn't have a password. It doesn't. Full games, because there aren't any. Just downloaded DLC. The DLCs normally. The DLCs are from the paid installments. They are official mods.
Vale. Juego cruzado equivale a que puedes jugar con los de PC. Aquí puedes tanto decir que sí como no.
According to your platform or according to your friend. I already remember that this is where you are going to clarify your search needs a little more. And I hope I have explained myself well. And in the next one I am going to tell you how the multiplayer is created in case you already want your friend to visit your map this time. Well, up to here the tutorial. I hope it has helped you. If I see that I have not explained what clear enough, no problem. You can visit me on my stream. I explain everything. Sometimes I explain myself like hell, but I try to help, so I'm sorry.
Subscribe to the channel.